Let us go through the questions here. This is question 3, right? Let us go to question 3. Okay. Can you see that this is a square? This is a square. This is also a square. Correct or not? And then you also know that this is also the same. So this is divided by 3 equal portion. So it's 24 divided by 3 equals 8 centimeter. Which is, you get it correct here, the 8 centimeter. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So I have 24 divided by 3 equals 8 centimeter. So when you draw out this into a 3D model, right, it's something like that. Okay, so you know that this square is 8 centimeter, and then this definitely is also 8 centimeter because it's a square, correct or not? And then now you need to find the volume. The volume means that you need to length times breadth times height, and you need to find this portion here now, which is this portion here, correct? You know that this is 8. This portion is 8, right? And then this portion is 8 also. So you take 52 minus 2 times 8 will actually give you this 2 portion here, correct or not? But I only want this 9 here. It's not the whole one, because okay, drop away this one first. This one looks sometimes. You want this 9 here, correct or not? Which is one of this only, not 2 of this, so I divide 2. Divide 2, will actually give me 18 centimeter. Here is 18 centimeter, and here is 8, and here is 8. So your volume will be 8 times 8 times 18 centimeter. These are all centimeter. Give me a value of 1152 centimeter cube. Okay, which is, I think over here, I don't know why you want to put 5 times 5, so resulting in the rest of the answer wrong. Okay, let's go to question 4. Question 4, why is it that you divide by 3? Why is it that you times 3 over here? Okay, this one you can draw a model drawing, which is, you have learned this before. Okay, you have actually learned this before. Question 4, a jar was 2 over 3 filled. So you know that. Let me move this one side first. Just draw a model. Okay, and then it says 760 ml of water was poured out. So I'll just this field. Here is what? 3 unit, right? And then 760 ml was poured. Then it was 1/4 full. And then that means this whole tank we cut into 4 parts. This is 4 units. You know that the tank is the same, correct or not? It's just that the first portion is cut into 3 parts, and then the second portion is cut into 4 parts. And then because of this, I know that it's the same. I times this, I times 4, and here I times 3. Okay? So when I times 4, I can draw a new model. So the whole unit becomes 12, right? And 2 times 4 is 8. 8 unit was actually filled with water. This is a new one. Because here 2, right? Here is 2 unit. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 unit. 8 unit here is filled with water, and then 4 unit is the empty one. And then here you know that I've poured out 760 ml. And I will have a new one, will be also, this tank is the same, right? But this time out is only 1/4 of it. So here I times 3, right? So total is also 12. Then here is 1 unit times 3. Here is 3. So here is 3. So I have 3 units. Correct now. Yes. So I know that 8 minus 3 is actually the one that is poured out. 8 unit minus 3 unit. 5 unit was actually being poured out. 5 unit is actually equals to 760 ml. Correct? So it's asking you what is the capacity of the jar. The capacity of the jar is actually 12 units. 12 units is the total capacity of the jar. So 12 units equals to 12 times 760 ml divided by 5 unit, right? Cancel. Total capacity is actually 1824 ml. Please write your sentence here as well, okay? Okay, now we are going to question 5. Question 5, okay, you got this wrong, so okay, this was okay. See, this is the distance. Henry traveling at 76 km/h for 2 1/4 hours. So here to here is about 76 km/h. So time is what? This is the speed, and time is 2 1 hour, correct? So you know that distance equals the speed times time. I want to find the distance, right? Distance equals the speed times time. My speed is 76 km/h times the time, 214 hours. actually give me a value of 171 kilometer. So it means that over here the distance is equals to 171 kilometer. Correct? So I'll travel this distance. And then it says that for the rest of the journey, he increased the speed by increase the speed by 8 kilometer per hour. It's not saying that it moved at the speed of 8 kilometer per hour. It's saying that it increased the speed. So in this case, right, for the rest of the journey here is his speed is now 76 kilometer per hour at 8 kilometer per hour. So this is the rest of the journey. He's using a 84 kilometer per hour speed. Okay, so I need to know what is the journey, what is the distance. Here says that the whole journey took 5 hours. 5 hours, So the rest of the journey he will take actually 5 hours minus 2 of the hour. This is actually quite easy. You can use this 4, then 4 over 4, because it's more easy for me to minus off. So 4 minus 2 is 2 hours. 4 over 4 minus 1 over 4 is 3 over 4 hours. Okay, so the rest of the journey he took about 3 over 4 hours. I need to know what is the distance. So distance equals to speed. This is the speed, right? 84 kilometer per hour times 3 over 4 hours. When you punch into your calculator, it will give you a distance of 231 kilometer. So it's asking you what's the average speed of the whole journey. Average speed of the whole journey is the distance, total distance divided total time. Total distance in this case equals to 171 plus 231 kilometer. Correct or not? And then total time is 5 hours. So the average speed, right, is 80.4 kilometer per hour. Okay. Okay, let's go to 6B. You didn't do 6B. 6B. Okay. So here says that actually 6B is actually quite easy. You see, paid $2.60 for 6 eraser. So I know that I have 6 eraser, right? If T is 25, what is the, how many pens did she, oh okay, for 6 eraser and some pens, so $2.60. So I know that I have 6T eraser, right? 6 eraser, you don't know it costs how much at this moment, plus some pens, you don't know how many pens, so you just know that plus equals to $2.60. I change it all into cent, because these are cents, so $2.60 change to cent equals to 260. Okay, so you know that T here says T is this, is 25 cents. That means one eraser costs 25 cents, you know. So T is 25 cents. 6 times 25, bracket it, plus this one, the number of pen you don't know, But you know that one pen, the cost is 30 cents more than the eraser. So you know T is 25, just plug in 25. 25 plus 30. Be very careful when you're doing this. So you will come up with the number of 150. Add this one, you don't know how many number, 55 cents equals 260. When 260 minus 150 equals to this one question mark, right? 55 cents. This is the number of the pen. So you want to know the number of the pen. This is number of pen. Will be 110 divided by 55. So when you do this one, you know that there is 2 pens. Okay, something I want to highlight here about this question. This question here. Let's go back here. You see that you go and add 0, add 1, add 2, add 4, add 7, add 9. Wrong, Can you see that here is the height? It's not the growth rate. If you see the growth every day, if they plot the graph as in the growth every day, and day 1, 0 growth, right? Day 1 is 0 growth. 0 growth. Day 2 is 1 growth. Day 3 is 2 minus previous one, right? It's also 1 growth. Then when you go to day 4, is 4 minus previous one is 2. Day 4, that means grow 2 centimeter. Grow 2 centimeter only. From day 3 to day 4, grow 2 centimeter. Then from day 4 to day 5, day 4 to day 5, here is 7, right? 7, and then here is 4. Day 4 to day 5 will grow 3 centimeter. Day 5 to day 6 is 2 centimeter. Correct or not? But it did not plot like that, because if say height, that means this thing is already keep on adding on already. It's the sum of it already. You understand? If I add out this whole thing, it's also 9. So on day 6, he's at 9. Just like your last year, let's say your height is 150 centimeter. You grow 3 centimeter. So this year your height is 153. You understand or not? I don't add out your last year height and this year height to become your total height. If I plot like that, if I add on your last year height 152 and then this year 153 height, then it become 2 meter plus already. Because now here is say the height in centimeter, it's not the growth rate, or the number of growth, centimeter growth. You understand? If the number of centimeter growth, then you see someday it will grow more, someday it grow like 1, then 1, then someday it grow 2, then someday it grow 3, and then someday it only grow, like you will see a graph like that. Then you add this out. But then this is actually already the total, the total sum already. So what is the average growth rate from day 1 to day 5? So if you want to add it out, you have to do like that, That means here is already the total sum. So the average is actually the total minus the number of days, right? So you have 9 divided by 5. Correct? So when you do 9 divided by 5, go and check. Go and do your calculation on 9 divided by 5. Okay?